What's happening? What's up? What's good and what it do? Coming through to talk about civic irresponsibility. There are people with large platforms. Everybody is, entitled to their opinion, their thoughts, their experiences are unique to them. But it's people with these large platforms that are coming through and being so irresponsible with the things that they're saying. And it's people that I had kind of been keeping my eyes on for years, people that I had a modicum of respect for. But what I'm seeing is that they're so irresponsible. Civic irresponsibility. So you know where I'm going without saying what I'm saying. Civics is your city or citizenship. It's a sense of having to do with citizens. It is the science of government, civics. This is a word we learned probably in the fifth and sixth grade. So even though you're in the conscious community, the so-called woke community, Pan-Africanism, whatever you want to call it. Oh Lord, the car can went up under the couch. Whatever it is you want to call it, you have 500,000, some millions of followers that are listening to you. And these is the same people that come onto your format and ask you, what should I do about this? What should I do about that? What do I need to know about this? What do I need to know about that? They're not even making basic adult decisions about how to manage their own body, lives, and minds. And I hear you 100 times over in your videos and your lives say, quit asking people what we should do. You should know what you want to do, right? Okay, so that's the context. You know that people are looking for information. You know that people value what you say. They trust that this is a community where they can express themselves, where they can be heard, where you're going to say things that are relatable to them. So for those that don't have a clue or really just still trying to figure it out, what you've just exposed is the fact is that you haven't learned some lessons in life. And you come out and you say these irresponsible things. Responsibility, fact or condition of being responsible, accountable, and answerable. So when you go out and tell people, not voting is tied to slavery, everybody knows this. Everybody can know this. But encouraging people not to vote because that's your stance. A little girl, I call her a little girl because I got kids her age, but she's grown, overgrown, and irresponsible, saying that how wealthy she's become since she stopped getting involved in politics. And I had to come on the post and say, I don't watch the politics and I don't watch the news, and I keep myself away from it as well. Nonetheless, one person's financial independence and wealth is no excuse to not have a civic responsibility. So to all of the so-called conscious leaders that are out there bashing whatever, you're entitled to say what you say, and you're protected by civics to be able to do so. I feel like this. If you just hate the American system so much, if it just bothers you that much, keep those. If it just bothers you that much, say that it bothers you and you don't like these things. But to motivate, encourage somebody else not to vote, then just to dress it up, well, you can do what you want to do. But you've already put that civic irresponsibility out in the air with some people that are still trying to figure it out. And then again, you've also, on the other hand, exposed that you don't have it all figured it out, and your capacity to be seen as a leader should be questioned. I'm not disappointed. I'm not surprised. I will say I thank God for the exposure, because I needed to see this, and we all needed to see this. We all needed to see this. Um, it's some serious things that are happening in our world. You know, on one hand, you're saying we need to take care of home first, and on the other hand, you're saying don't take care of home because don't be a part of the political system. Then they'll say, oh, well, we need to pay respect to our ancestors who paved the way for us. But then when they get on their soapbox, everything our ancestors experienced, we ain't got to experience, they experience, so we don't have to. And that's your justification to say that we don't have to vote because our ancestors did the best they knew how to at that time. So not to do it. Make it make sense. You can't have it both ways. If you have renounced your citizenship, that's one thing. If you have dual citizenship, that's something else as well. You still need to, you have a sense of responsibility, period, but also civic responsibilities because you were born in America. And so we can't negate the experience of where we are. This is where we were born to, in this time and space, so we can be effective and do the things that needed to be done to continue our bloodline, to continue our race, to continue our empowerment, to keep our glow up, glowing higher and even more so. And that's my 2 cents. So I have disconnected myself from a lot of people. I was watching the sister Aquarius Maximus, and she's on the same page, and I was pleasantly surprised to hear that. She made an Instagram post about divisive energies. I've been saying this forever. No divisive energy. No divisive energy formed against my people shall prosper. So when I see that kind of thing, I'm like, well, these are not your people. You thought this was your soul family, thought this was your tribe. Thank God for the exposure because it's too critical. Another thing I told that young lady, I told you I'm old enough to be her daughter, that I'm old enough to be her mother, she could be my daughter, is that thousands, and I'm saying this to those other people too, thousands and millions of people who are not independently wealthy, thousands and millions of people that are disenfranchised and marginalized, millions of people that you so-called care about will be impacted by the consequences of you not making a choice. We understand how the electoral college works. We understand that, Hillary won the popular vote but lost the electoral college. Nobody's ignorant to this. We all understand that the Constitution is outdated. We all understand this. But the fact that that's what we got, part of being involved is living to fight another day to try to right a wrong. If you forfeit your birthright, because you were born an American citizen, if you forfeit your birthright, you were born here for a purpose. Now I'm done. I'm going to read what these cards say. The first one I got is crossing into the light. Today I face a new bridge that I cross on my journey to inner transformation. Today, like every day, I will practice the laws of universal love, loving those people that are not as fortunate as you, because you have made millions, because you have made 6, 7 figures, 8 figures, 10 figures. Don't pull the ladder up by not showing civic responsibility. Today, like every day, I will practice the laws of universal love. Thus, I will deal with the current situation in a positive way so that I continue to grow and evolve. As I cross this bridge on my way towards the light, I am reminded of the true meaning of life. Other cards we got. Don't take anything personally. Everyone lives in their own dream. All people live in their own dream in their own mind. They are completely different from the world, from the one we live in. Facts. Be impeccable with your word. Express your love. Where's the love in what you're saying? You on a soapbox, but where's the love? Impeccability of the word can be measured by your level of self-love. If you love yourself, you will express that love in your interactions with others, and actions will produce a like reaction. Always do your best. Take your life and enjoy it. You are alive, so take your life and enjoy it. You were born with the right to be happy, to love, and to share your love. Just be. Take a risk and enjoy your life. It's all that matters. I pulled a lot of cards while I was fussing. Dance it out. I can be moved. I can move emotions through my body by dancing. Whenever I start to feel built up energy or crankiness, I will play some music and move intuitively. I don't have to look at. I don't have to look a certain way. Simply move and feel as the stress or heaviness begins to ease out my body. So I'll take a dance break after this video. Hold lightly. I take things and people that come into my life lightly. Yeah. Handling warm and lightly. Not holding on too tight so that it comes time for them to let go. They may be smoothly. This does not mean I love on any less, but that I am open to the changes of life. The better it gets, when things happen that cause me to feel good, I know that there are much more good feelings and things coming my way. The better it gets, and I keep rising up. Keep rising up. Keep rising to the top. I feel like doing some more. I'm going to do some Soul Truth and then the Psalms, and I'm going to let y'all go. Thank y'all for stopping by, and welcome back to those of you that, come by pretty regularly. I appreciate you. I just flip off these. Oh, they turned over. Civic responsibility. Civic responsibility. Civic responsibility. Civic responsibility. Have some reserve, some chill, some balance. You ain't got to share everything. And some things I'm gonna take to my grave. And some people are like, oh, that ain't even that bad. It's not. It's just not something that I'm just gonna sit up and discuss with anybody and everybody. What is my body telling me right now? Our body speaks to us through physical pain and discomfort. Our body sends messages for us to look more deeply. See the trapped emotions, the lurking fears, and the beliefs that limit you. Listen to your physical body, and you will be led to the source of your pain. It's time to get your healing on. Today's soul action. Get the book Heal Your Body by Louise L. Hay and find the answers towards which your body is guiding you. That was good. All right, we'll do the Psalms and we out. Civic responsibility. Yeah, they got some healing to do. I mean, say less. 2025 is all about saying less. Say less. And y'all ain't learned to say less. Have y'all not seen everybody else's lives blowing up? But I'm so glad y'all speaking. So the say less is for those that are already paying attention to everything that's happening. Say less. Say less and keep observing and watching the show. Because they showing the hell out. In your presence there is fullness of joy. Psalm 16:11. And the word of the Lord is right and true. He is faithful in all he does. I hope this message fans you well. Thank you for listening, love, and I'll see you next time.